What's up guys, it's Denodon here, and today we are in Euro Truck Simulator 2, or rather this is just running in the background as I do a bit of talking about why, I haven't uploaded videos in the last few days, and of course, what's going on, because there has been a whole bunch of things I haven't talked about, and I just thought I'd cover them here, so I'm just going to pick up this helicopter, and then we're taking it, I think, to Felixstowe. So, yep, we'll just pick that up. There we go. And now we'll go. So, I'll have to do a proper video in this game eventually, but, that'll happen when it happens. But yes, as you may tell from my voice, I basically have no voice. And the reason for that is because I was at PAX Australia yesterday, as of the time of recording this, which means that, I have no voice because it is that loud inside that you have to speak very loudly to be heard by someone, which is a pain, but, what can you do about that? Other than that, like I say, I haven't uploaded any videos. I think the last video was that Take on Mars on the 16th. What are these guys doing? I'm just going to skip them. But yeah, I think the last video was on the 16th. And the issue for that, of course, was that we hit our internet cap. Because if you're not familiar, Australia loves internet caps, and that's what I am stuck with. And in the past, I had just ADSL 1 internet, which, couldn't do very much. And so I had to wait for that to get done, and basically we'd used 100 gigabytes in half a month, so we were stuck at dial-up speed, and because there's 4 of us in the household, that basically meant we had no internet speed. So that was fun. Yes, couldn't really do much with that, so obviously the video stopped, partially because I couldn't upload them at all. But that's not the biggest issue. I mean, I'll say now that I have now upgraded my plan rather, not plan, I don't know what that is. I think that was supposed to say plane. But anyway, I got better internet now, because apparently ADSL 2 is now in my area. That's nothing to be, proud of in the rest of the world, but here that is a big deal. So we got that, and I've upped the data cap limit to 500 gigabytes. But more importantly, the faster speed means the uploads should go about 3 times faster. So I should be able to get videos out a bit more regularly when I don't have to leave the computer on overnight for them to upload. Because, that is a bit tedious, it uses extra power and all the usual jazz. Just watch out for this guy coming up on my inside there, there we go. But yeah, that's not the biggest news though. The biggest news to come from recent, and the main reason I haven't done any videos, is because about the beginning of the month, so last month, so we're talking October, actually it was about a month before, we discovered that my father had an anomaly with some hormone in his blood. He had a blood test, so we went to a specialist to get that checked out for a prostate exam. They do stick the finger up and they check it, and they found he had a lump. So, it could be either cancer or an infection, so we had to go get a biopsy where they stick needles in it to take samples, and they discovered that it was cancer. So, yeah, my father, we found out, who had no symptoms, I'll tell you. He has no symptoms at all. We found out he has cancer. And, well, you can imagine the kind of reaction that has, because it's not every day you have cancer, and it's not something you ever want to hear. So, we were all, kind of shocked and caught off guard by it. So, what do we do? So, we had to do a bunch of things. You had to do a bunch of tests to see, whether it's spread or if it's still in the prostate, and thankfully the results of the test were that it hasn't spread yet, so it's been caught early enough that, it hasn't spread, although it is apparently on a rating scale of 2 to 10, it is an 8, so it is a highly aggressive cancer, and he has at least 4 of them, so, that's fun. But yeah, so we're trying to deal with that. And on November 10th, he'll be going into the surgery to get the prostate removed. And when he does that, we're going to be at the point where we have no money, basically. Because we had to do this via, the whole, what's it called, like private healthcare system. Because we have, obviously, you've probably heard overseas, or maybe you haven't, I don't know. But we have what's called Medicare here. It's basically government-funded healthcare for limited things, like, GP visits and the like. Unfortunately, for surgeries, there's a massive waiting list, and with such an aggressive cancer cell, we decided we didn't want to wait. So we've got, basically, we're up 13,000 or so at least for the surgery. And my father is, at this point, still the primary earner for the household. So, I mean, I've got a job, so I do some working. My sister, she also has a job, but both of us don't earn a great deal. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is that for the next 4 to 8 weeks that he's got after the surgery, he won't have any income coming in. So we're gonna have some issues potentially with food and bills. I mean, we should be fine. I mean, we've got, savings and the whatever, so it shouldn't be too bad. But at the same time, it does kind of make you worry, oh, if there's complications, what happens, because he doesn't have any sick pay left. So, yeah, that's a big deal, and, yeah, I'm not sure how my videos are going to go ahead in the future. I mean, I want to try and get back to doing at least 2 videos a week. I mean, I'd like to do that, but, that's something I've got to ask you guys, really, is what do you want to see out of my videos? Because, well, as much as I like doing videos for myself, I mean, that's how I've always done them. I just do whatever I happen to feel like. I also kind of want, just your suggestions, your ideas as to what you want to see me do in my videos. Because, well, it helps, for one, like video making and recording and editing. It's a very nice distraction, it's something to do to take your mind off of other things. So that's one reason I want to do that. Another is because, it gives a sense of routine. I mean, I'd like to, try and do a little bit more with this channel. I mean, it's been slowly growing. I mean, it sort of stagnates here and there, but it's slowly getting bigger, which is not too bad. I mean, for something I'm only doing as a hobby, that's not too bad. But, yeah, so just let me know what you'd like to see, like what you want to do. Like, do you think I should change my style? Do you think I should, should I do particular series or whatever? I'd like to hear your suggestions and ideas, because I do try to respond to comments when I can. I mean, there's not always an answer I've got for some comments, and then for others, YouTube or Google, for whatever reason, doesn't let me reply to your comment. It'll like just give me the option to +1 it, so I'm assuming that's for people using Google Plus. I don't know, but that's the only thing I could assume. But yeah, so that's, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what's going to be happening in the future at this point. I'm going to keep trying to do videos. I want to finish off my Jurassic Park Operation Genesis series, and then after that, I don't know, should I do another series? Like, do you guys want to see another series? Or should I just continue my sort of random ones that I've been doing? Like, I've got a couple semi-series in the forms of... Oop, we've got this car here. Yeah, we got a couple of random series going on, like my Star Citizen thing, and, Train Simulator and all the rest, so, could try and keep doing with those, but I don't know, like I say, you let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll try and work something out. But yeah, anyway, I think that's enough rambling for one video. I've been going for almost 10 minutes looking at the recording, so I'm just going to say I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you understand why these videos have been slow. I hope you don't mind my horrible voice at the moment. And yeah, like I say, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2. I just wanted to have something going on in the background, so I'm just not talking to a black screen, but you're actually got something to see if you care about it, even if it is just, driving down highways for the most part with a helicopter on the back. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to say I'm Denodon. This is, like, a rambling video with Euro Truck Simulator. A proper video will be coming soon. But until then, like I say, safe driving.